Slurs.
You're listening to.
You're listening to.
You're listening to.
Y'all are listening to
What's Left of the South.
Hi, everybody. Mark was eating something that looked absolutely delicious. It was a
You called it
nacho.
slop multiple times. What the fuck are you talking about? What? You start the show on a fucking lie. What the fuck?
He's white.
That's all he's capable
That's all he
of.
can do.
Here we go. Here we go. As I turn red. Here we go.
It's because he's red.
Whoa! I'm
The one time that I can't say that I am because I'm severely anemic at the moment.
So you're wearing red.
Hemoglobin is gone.
All of my Indian is gone. It is drained out of me. I'm having to take it in pill form right now.
As more and more Tories leave and join Reform, you get less and less Indian.
If you're going to talk about that,
It's like
I will
Back to the
leave this
Future.
fucking call.
You start fading out of existence.
Start fading.
It's only like eventually only half of me will exist, and it's the Welsh Irish half that's left.
Kai turns into Catherine.
No, my Starbucks name is Cat with a K, so Catherine.
Yes. What do you doing there, buddy? What are
None
you
of your
drawing?
business. I'm not
What are you
drawing.
What are you writing down in your journal, buddy?
Mark wants nothing to do with
Slurs.
actually being on the show anymore, so they just like do arts and crafts
Mark
while
Mark
Nelson
is
and
our
I
Nick,
talk.
Mark is our Nick Mullen. He's just
I don't know what that means.
exactly. What are you doing, buddy?
Mark, what is
I'm
the
writing-
action that your hand is doing,
What are you
Mark?
I'm
doing with
writing
your
my
little hand, bud?
manifesto.
Copying it off your phone, apparently.
This can go really good or really bad.
I bet you it's lyrics.
It sure is.
I knew it!
Is it My Chemical Romance lyrics? Please
No.
Oh, damn it. Ugh.
I don't
Going in
know
my junk journal.
which gay artist to pick. It's gonna be one of them.
Don't forget, y'all, for a $200 Patreon subscription, you too can get Mark's Junk Journal.
No, we said that on an After Dark. They don't know yet.
Yeah. Here's your chance, people.
No, that's not real. It's not real.
It's not
Nelson
real.
is not
It's-
selling Mark's
That is
art.
Mark's Junk Journal, and
I
they
mean,
get
if you
to keep
want
it.
something.
No. Oh yeah, if
You
you
can have
want
it.
something, maybe.
All you gotta do is ask, and I will just
But you have to find them first. Dun dun dun.
I'm
My
sure that your
address
demand
is-
avoidance would immediately go like,
Mysterious.
nuh-uh.
Mysterious Mark.
That's yeah. The is true because I have 3 messages, unread messages on Tinder from 3 different people, and I'm not messaging them back.
That's why I
Because I
have
have
to
nothing
chase
to
you
say.
into TikTok to make sure that you get on our group chat.
What we love about Mark the most is Kai and I will be in the group chat, be like, "Hey guys, you ready?" And Mark's messaged us like 10 TikToks already of different genres of things that Mark sends us, and Mark will be actively sending us stuff in TikTok, and we're like, "Mark, hey buddy, come to the call."
You didn't even have the link up yet.
Mark, I love you. I just want you to know that
Love you too.
I love you, buddy. And I thought about, as I disassociated today at work, I thought about the moment where we sit in the car together and travel down to go see Kai, and I hold your hand and I tell you, I believe in you, buddy, that you're gonna
We don't hold
get it.
hands.
No, I'm the when I'm gonna hold your hand and look you in the eye and say, buddy, I trust you to get us to where we're going safely.
Well, that's a lie because I don't look people in the eye.
Unless it's the Gen Z stare.
Yeah, unless someone's being absolutely stupid, then
Exactly. And then I'm
you
gonna
have
do
to
it-
be off-putting and make them uncomfortable, and
This is
then
the
they
thing,
go away.
I have the entire thing in my head. I hold Mark's hand and say that. And Mark, you do that face you make where you like kind of force the frown.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, they're right there.
I didn't even do it yet. Yeah,
That's
Can
the.
we
I'm
talk about the
fully.
time we were in Taco Bell and the armed security guard was leaned over the table?
that was so
and-
funny, and you wouldn't look at me, so I kept having to do it.
Mark takes his little paw and it was like, hey, wouldn't it be funny? I was like, no.
I am fully the third wheel in this friendship trio.
Well,
Because
you
Nelson is
see,
in
I
love with
you know
wanted to
what?
go
Look,
home.
You
and
found the
Nelson
love of your
wanted to
life, and I
stop.
have Mark.
Nelson wanted to stop, and I just wanted to go home.
No, you were
And
hungry
so-
too.
No,
Yes, that's why we stopped in Taco
I
Bell
would
in Troy,
rather
Alabama.
starve and like continue on the quest at my deficit than to stop.
I think you had to pee.
I always have to pee. I'm hydrated.
When you took us to the backwoods of Florida to try to find a bathroom.
Yeah,
I think you
that
should
was a,
you should like vlog this trip. Just like this is what's
We
gonna
could.
happen.
We really could just like TikTok live it the entire way down the 8 hours trip.
no, because
Nothing.
Never mind, I can't say that.
Yeah,
I can't say that on air.
nothing
But you're just
beats-
gonna jerk the wheel into traffic? What?
Oh yeah, no. If we
Sometimes
were
I
gonna
joke
vlog
like
it,
that.
it would have been the second time when we had to stop to get syringes at the Tractor Supply.
That was a long time ago.
And then Mark,
It still happened, Mark.
And then Mark threatened to open pretend to open the door in traffic. And then he strangled Pickle.
Hey, I only do that in the privacy of my own home.
Y'all, listen. This summer, we're taking Mark on tour. The stand up version. We're doing it. I know we said
If
we
I could
would never-
remember, if I could memorize stuff, I think I could do that.
write it down
but-
in your drunk journal.
That's not memorization,
Mark, honestly, your timing and your riffs are hilarious.
right? But I have to like play off of people. I can't just do like crowd work like that guy that got
bet you
canceled.
That is playing off of people. Crowd work is playing off of people.
Jesus Christ. I know I said early on we would never, ever, 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 ever do a live podcast, but we've fallen off so hard that maybe we should just do one for fun.
Falling off. So what do you mean? Like if we've fallen off, then no one's gonna want to buy tickets to it.
Exactly. We do a pop-up
Fucking
That's-
where?
Not
in the
quite what that
downtown
is.
Orlando.
Fucking why?
I don't know.
The next time
man.
that Stavi's in Chattanooga, we should just go and
Just
just do it
set up.
outside.
Wait a minute. So if we're all involved in this, you're wanting me to drive like 12 hours.
Yo,
No,
what
you
if
should just, I'm sure
what
that
if Stav
there's.
is what if Stav's gonna be in Orlando when we're there? We just set up.
Then I guess we have to rob him at
We get the
gunpoint.
open. We get the open for Stav. People are like,
That
who the
would
fuck
never
are these
happen.
people?
Do you remember when we had
I love
credibility?
y'all.
Do you remember
I
when we
know,
had
right?
like academic guests?
We still could.
We went from having academic guests
To me.
to reading fan fiction.
I'm not doing
Donald-
that again. I'm
about
bored of
Donald
that.
Trump. Oh my god, you're bored of everything that's fun.
No.
It's,
We've
it-
moved
it-
on.
no, look, this is what's happening right now because I'm getting tired of it. Because Mark is trying to protect themselves from ever being embarrassed again. So they're saying I'm bored of it so that you will say that, okay, fine, we won't because it's not fun anymore. So Mark never has to like fucking mentally deal with it again. However, we are here to broaden Mark's horizons. So shut the fuck up, child, and deal with it.
Yeah,
So I have to
listen to your
popcorn
mother.
read about
Popcorn
insert
read the
random.
the junk journal.
Okay. I have DoorDash pickup from the Indian restaurant.
Nelson's laughing so
Um,
hard he's muted his mic.
Extra masala chai.
It's just silence. It's just silence. from
What
Nelson.
else? What I got on this
Peeking out the
page?
mic. Oh man.
Well, this is. I can't read off the one that this is.
Yeah, anybody which is if from the 10 listeners that we have, the 2 that have our After Darks will know that Mark was doing this in our last episode too.
Look, it's my thing now. Okay. I also look. My coworker put blood and hair in hers. and I have not put any biological substances in mine.
What
So
the
I think that
fuck?
I'm not the
That's the
weirdo.
testosterone. That's the testosterone.
I'm not the weirdo.
What you need to do is like if you're on the gel, just take like the tiniest smidge of the gel and like wipe it on the page so that there's like a mark on the page. And like that's it.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
I need that though because I'm gonna get my blood work done next week, and I didn't take my medicine um correctly the last like month because I had an irregular schedule. Oh, do y'all want to? Speaking of, do y'all want to hear about the dream I had last night?
Look at his little hands.
The dream I had last night.
Yeah, I do want to
Which
hear
part of it? There's like
we
3.
do. We want to hear about your Alfred Hitchcock, the birds nightmares you've been having, but also like you look like a little bear. You're just like, "Ooh."
That's because they are a little
They
bear.
they call
I
that
love you
a
guys.
cub, Nelson. There's a word for that.
I'm gonna give you guys the biggest hugs. I miss you guys so much.
Could you imagine?
Can you imagine if we lived closer, how sick of each other we would get? Not because we're the 3 best friends that anyone could have. We're the 3 best friends that anyone could have.
I don't know what you're doing, but yeah, yippee.
Anyway, I see the doctor on Tuesday. I'm gonna up my doses of all my medications, so I'm gonna be mellowed out at the end of the month.
I don't believe you.
Rich coming for you, Mark, when you can't take your own medications.
Yeah, fuck you, Mark. You don't even take medicine that you don't take could drastically affect your health. Mine is just to keep my thoughts in order.
So is mine.
You could argue that tea does that as well.
Yeah, exactly. Your tea and I'm not gonna list out. I'm not gonna be that.
I'm pretty sure I've already like.
Yeah,
the you don't have them in your bio.
They take
That's
that
the
means
thing. You don't have them in your bio.
I think people can tell that I take Lexapro.
Because you're just cool, man.
Because
that makes them run hot. So like when they're in Florida and they think they're gonna die.
Oh my god.
That's the testosterone and the phentermine and the SSRIs.
And that's like what makes that's the biggest disagreement in the car is like my beta blockers make me cold and Mark's Lexapro makes them hot. You could take off your jacket.
That's their skin.
Yeah. Like I will be wearing shorts.
No, you're telling me Mark doesn't wear a permanent fur coat.
Just like you do, Nelson. Why don't you peel that one off?
Okay.
Ew. Like Sandy, like in SpongeBob, when they like waxed her fur in the wintertime.
F is for friends who do stuff.
That's
together.
not the right episode. That's the Dirty Dan episode.
I love that song.
Which one of you is Dirty Dan?
Because I ripped my pants. I can do that on guitar too. I can sing and play that on guitar. I know all the SpongeBob songs.
This is just so derailed.
It is. Mark, tell us about your Alfred Hitchcock, The Bird's Nightmares.
Oh yeah. Well, every dream I have is about a bird, which apparently means somebody's trying to tell me something. Which
we're trying to tell you something. It's to calm the fuck down. Take your meds.
Well, it's like I get it, and I'm having those dreams with my medication. So I guess I'll take more. I don't know.
Yeah, that's how that works.
It is.
Start a healthy dose of diphenhydramine so that you can just knock the fuck out and then eventually give yourself restless leg syndrome.
Yeah. Let's all just take lithium and see what happens.
Well, eventually when Lexapro stops working, I think that's what they do. Is give you lithium. And then
that's
when
you just listen to Lithium by Nirvana constantly.
If that doesn't work, then they give you little shocks to your brain.
I saw the magnets. There's the magnets you can do.
Magnets don't work.
Whoa.
Doesn't make any sense.
Mark is
like those people that put like they got like a magnet bracelet for their blood. There's not enough iron in your blood, ding dong.
Ding dong. This is strong magnets, Mark, and it fucking magnetizes your brain, bro. That's synced in on the TikTok.
There's no. Oh, then it's definitely not real. Like those vibrating pads that people are selling.
No, this is like apparently. I thought it was electroshock therapy, but apparently you go to the doctor and they put a helmet on you, and it has like very strong electromagnetic magnets, and it just it's supposed to do something. I don't know.
Well, then that's not a magnet. That's like the shock therapy.
No, but it's not like you bite down on the stick and they shock your brain to forget stuff.
Yeah, because that's just in a movie.
No,
That was
that's
on.
how it was up
That's
until
how it
like the
worked.
Right.
80s.
Yeah.
Right.
You bite down the
That's
stick
not.
and it...
They deliver gentle, measured, not trying to fix your like hysteria.
Mark,
Yeah,
we can do
we're
that. I'm
just
gonna take a
eventually we're
fork.
just gonna get Mark in a little net and we're gonna drag them into a doctor's office and
It's the panini press
they're gonna put that stick that goes
for the
in
cats.
into your eye and then breaks through into the brain cavity, just right through
No,
into the brain
we're
cavity,
So I'm
not
just gonna get a
gonna
knock it
give.
around a
lobotomy.
bit.
No,
Yeah,
we're not gonna give Mark a lobotomy. We're gonna
And
put
they'll lose
Mark
my
in the panini
sparkle.
press to give him his shot.
I do need to get a tetanus shot before I'm accepted into nursing school. So that'd be
Wait, so you
fun.
doing that? Is this where you drop the lure that you're gonna go to nursing school?
Maybe. Maybe.
This is what being a parent's like. Is this what we did to our parents, Kai?
this is the I really want to learn how to play guitar, and they complain about it for like a year. So you buy them a guitar and they play it for 2 weeks and then go like they're bored of it, and now they want to like skateboard. So they complain about it, and you buy them a skateboard after 6 months, and they do it for like a week, and then they're
No, I
bored of
had
it because
guilt
they
about
weren't
being
very
bought
good about
things
it.
as a child.
Because Mark is going through that angsty teenage years. He's on the older end of it
I'm
now.
almost 30 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but you've been
second
reborn.
puberty. Come on, you know.
You've
Right,
been
but my
ye
brain.
have been born again.
Your sins have been washed away.
Let the testosterone flow through your body and be silly.
No.
All right, bird dreams. What's happening, Mark? You getting carried away by an eagle or something?
No. This last one, there was like a dead bird on the ground and it was like snowy outside. So I go over to it and there's like another little bird, whatever. So I was like, oh, there must be like a big bird of prey.
What happened? Something's there.
Someone's at the door.
It's grandma.
No, I heard yelling and cursing.
Oh, okay. That's just
Great.
normal.
That's normal.
Normal day in Appalachia.
Specifically at Mark's house.
So
Specifically.
yeah, how do y'all think that I developed anxious like everything?
We know. It's because
Mark,
you live
we
with
know.
a supervillain.
We know.
Um so I go a little bit further to go see if I can see this bird, and my feet fall through this like frozen river I didn't see was there.
Yo feetsies.
Yeah, and then I like struggle and I get on top of the like ice drift and I look down and three orca whales are swimming like under me, going like further under the ice.
That gives me
And
legit
that
shivers.
was that was the scariest thing I think I've ever because I was like, oh, so I'm dead.
Like, oh, that's a
You
seal.
are
We're
the
gonna eat
seal
'em.
that's gotten on the ice floe, and the
Yeah.
whales are just gonna come knock you off. And
Yeah,
that's
no,
it.
I look down because I'm like, oh, okay, like this is water and I'm scared. And then I look down, whale, whale, and I was like, oh, cool, death. So then I am trying to get on top of the ice, so I guess they don't like see me, which you know they already have. They can smell my fear, of course. And the sides of the lake are too high for me to climb up on with no leverage to get on top of the ice. So then I'm like kicking around trying to find like a purchase to get back up on solid ground. So, hold on. I got a dream dictionary by recommendation of my coworker, my 60-year-old Catholic coworker. Told me to get a dream journal. And I was like, okay. So let me
Catholicism
read.
really is just like mainstream witchcraft if you really think about it.
Well, that's the thing, is all of it's paganism.
The relics and the rituals,
They
severed hands
stole
and severed heads.
they stole the cool stuff from other religions. Let's see, orca.
Orca bird.
Oh
Dead
no,
bird.
it was in here under killer whale, not orca.
Disgusting.
I know. I was like, okay, you're a dream scientist and you don't have the proper.
a dream scientist.
Okay, yeah. So there is a shadowy and inflated connection to the depths of awareness that the whale brings. Put that on my tombstone, right? It says if the dream presents you with the distinction of a killer whale, you are examining fears that live deep below the surface but are still available to be visited and explored. See whale. And then the whale is like, it's a majestic animal. Consider its habitat. Um, and it was basically like, there's something deep that you're repressing. And it's like, yeah, my granddad died not even a month ago. I get it, brain. Like, and that's what all the like bird dreams that are like, if you dream of a hawk, if you dream of an owl, because they're all like birds of prey. And they're all like, if it's a bird of prey, then it means someone's like dying or dead. And it's like, yeah, I know. I noticed. Like, and it's like all like during the winter time. And it's like, oh, I can't get back on solid ground. I wonder what that means. It's like, enough. I understand.
I don't know why you need a dictionary for that. Like, we know what happened.
Right. But like, I had 2 white monsters this morning, okay?
Oh Lord.
And I almost let it make a third out of me.
Oh my God.
Now that goes on your tombstone.
That
I didn't come with I didn't come up with that. I'm sorry. I don't know who originally did, but it was not me. I can't take credit.
Joke stealer. We can't go live now. We've got a joke stealer in our midst.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
sorry.
Regular Carlos Mencia.
I don't know what that means,
name?
but okay.
Exactly, you damn zoomer.
The redhead that got canceled.
Ed Sheeran.
No, the comedian.
Carrot Top.
Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. I almost said C.S. Lewis. Like that's not
C.S.
Lewis.
C.S. Lewis died and became Louis C.K.
That damn lion and that witch.
He took a complete 180. Went from Christian allegories to jacking off on the phone.
Whoa. On the phone? I thought it was in front of people. Well, not people.
Oh, I think that's
like
talk about a lion, a witch, and a wardrobe. I don't know.
That lion witch. So that was in her wardrobe.
Oh my God. You guys both have frosty drinks and it's making me envious.
Yeah, I got a blackberry 0 sugar diet Dr. Pepper.
I have 0 sugar 7-Up cherry soda.
Those
Is
are
it really
so good.
soda?
I really love
They really
those
are.
ones.
They're surprisingly really good.
Well, mine's better.
Fuck you, Mark, with your slot bowl.
Did you see? I saw an ad. I think I saw it. When I looked it up, I couldn't find it because this could also be a dream. I had either a premonition dream or saw an ad that doesn't exist for prebiotic Dr. Pepper.
All right, let's have a look.
And
let's
I looked it up and I couldn't find prebiotic or probiotic Dr. Pepper. All I could find was Poppy, and that is not what I mean. I saw an ad. I saw an ad that was a Dr. Pepper ad.
The hawk had a Dr. Pepper.
It was 0 sugar.
No, Mark. You made
0
this up.
sugar, prebiotic. Okay, so this is part of the dream.
That was Poppy trying to be like, I want a Dr. Pepper.
It was Mark having like an intrusive ad coming in their dreams, like a YouTube video.
Mark,
It's
Mark
not 2020.
Mark got the Neuralink.
2050 yet.
Mark got the Neuralink. In the future, you get probiotic Dr. Pepper.
Just straight into your
idea.
Could you imagine how healthy the guts of like Southerners and rednecks would be?
No, it wouldn't, because I think like that stuff doesn't work like that, because Poppy was like canceled.
Poppy was canceled because they gave influencers fridges.
Oh.
And also like a lot of the probiotic stuff doesn't work like that. Like the effectiveness of things like yogurt is like kind of like yogurt is like, yeah, we agree that's pretty good for you. We don't know about the prebiotic / probiotic effect, but the fermented part of it is quite good for your gut. Your gut likes that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like adding it to drinks and shit like that, like there's very little evidence that it actually works like that. There might be some people that it does work for, but it's because the flora in your gut is so complex and everybody's is different that like trying to encourage one is like so hard.
He has no flora. He just has fauna.
I have no flora.
It's just full on like coyotes and raccoons and shit.
You just got like evil worms in there.
It's that fucking it's that fucking worm from Star Wars just lives in my gut.
I don't know about that. You got Osmosis Jones up in there. You know, like when Bill Murray takes a bite of the chicken wing.
Oh yeah, the Sarlacc. What is it, Mark? What is it, Kai? The
Sarlacc pit.
The Sarlacc pit in my gut.
It's like that, and then
yeah.
Boba Fett.
Or it's just the oblongs. Remember the oblongs? Mark, you don't remember the oblongs. Kai never watched Adult Swim, watch the oblongs?
I did watch Adult Swim, like, a little bit.
You got Squidbillies in there, dude.
There you were, really?
I watched Space Ghost.
My dreams are all buried.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh, the best. Mark is Meatwad.
Yes.
Mark is Meatwad.
No, wait.
I'm Master Shake 100%.
I have to say this. That last night I was at my friend's house and I was trying to explain Nelson's new job because this friend also listens to the show. Hi, you're getting another shout out. Fuck off. But this friend, I was trying to explain Nelson's new job to my friend, and I said, "Oh, do you remember like the human man that was in Aqua Teen Hunger Force?" And I'm like, "That's Nelson." You're peeking out your mic, man.
I'm fucking Carl Botanalaluski. I dressed up as him for Halloween one year.
Yeah, that fits.
I could do that now. My hair's actually, I had hair then, so now I could literally just like shave everything, have the mustache, grow out the monk ring, and just be like, I work out of the home. Hey, Fry Man, get your fucking meat out of my pool. I work out of the home. Hey, Fry Man.
That's like you if you were evil.
I really am. I call Butana Lanaluski. Which Butana means whore in Italian. And so they combine the Italian word for whore and Luski. So apparently he's somehow Polish. I don't know.
An unholy pairing of like an Italian family and a Polish family.
Hey, Fry Man.
Mark is Meatwad. I'm Frylock.
Oh, I think Meatwad has a gentle and kind soul.
Oh yeah, Meatwad is precious. But literally, if you could compare us to any animated show, it is Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I am the annoying Shake, Master Shake, who thinks he's in charge. Kai is Frylock, who's burdened with an abundance of knowledge, but is stuck with us chuckle fucks. And Mark is just Meatwad. Mark
just
is
a sweet little soul with his little meat flippers rolling around.
And Adam, I
looking down at my hands.
Yeah, your meat flippers.
And then Adam would have to be Carl. Oh my god.
Wow, this is riveting.
We got Moonanites from the moon. Oh man.
I saw a Mennonite today.
Really?
Yeah.
Or was it just some random person in Georgia?
No, she had the hat. The paper bonnet thing. Yeah. And like a skirt and like 1-2 buckle my shoes. You know. You know what I'm talking about? Like the pilgrim shoes.
Yeah,
like,
pilgrim shoes.
You know.
1-2 buckle my shoe.
You know. And her like long socks.
That was really funny. That was really fucking funny. Because really just say Little House on the Prairie, but I've never heard 1-2 buckle my shoe. It's fucking hilarious.
Or like the villain from the Princess and the Pauper. You know, the guy who looks like, you don't know.
Are you talking about the animated one?
Yeah. The Barbie.
The momentary setback.
Yeah. Momentary loss. Yeah, he's got those shoes on. It's like a powdered wig and like
Okay,
a
so
weave.
that again, that is like that's a clip that people were using on TikTok like a year ago of an animated Barbie movie.
I love that
Again,
one.
you're looking at us like we're idiots, and I had to pull that out of my memory from somewhere.
That and the Swan Lake
Oh my
Barbie
god.
movie were goated, as the kids say.
I had Barbie aerobics. Thank you very much.
I had
Yeah.
Barbie Horse Adventure for the PC.
I had an easy bake oven. I guess we can roll.
Oh.
I liked it. And I'm glad my parents got it. Well, it's funny because like the thing is, I just thought of this.
I got Lisa Frank stickers in my junk journal.
I had an easy bake oven. And normally parents wouldn't want to buy their son an easy bake oven because they'd be afraid he's gay. I
You
would
took
think
it a
that
pie.
my mom probably would have been against me having easy bake oven because it would just be me eating.
That's not real food. It don't count.
I put it under a hot bulb and it turned into a cake. That's not
It
food.
really did. We put 100-watt light bulb in it, and
Light bulb.
you'd cook the cake. I ran out of that shit so quickly. My mom was like, "What the fuck?"
She walks in, it looks like you've just been eating shit.
Wait. Do you guys I don't know if they were around when Mark was a kid, but y'all remember Kid Cuisine, the frozen dinners?
Yes.
That had,
Yeah.
like, thing going on?
Yeah.
Okay, and they had like the brownie, quote unquote brownie, that was like a
Yeah.
brown sludge.
That's
That-
slop. If you want to talk about slop,
Yeah, this is why we
That
like
was
slop
like
bowls because we grew up.
confection. That's like what I can't call like ice cream because it doesn't have any dairy in it.
Like, you know how they'll be like, oh, the pacifier to like the vape, and it's just like that whatever that meme is, and then now it's
That's
we
just the
grew-
oral fixation.
and we had that, and that's why we like slop bowls.
because the
Kids
corn
don't
would be in with your
slop
dino
balls.
nuggies. and,
slop bowls.
like,
I
I
don't
actually
think
didn't
you
mind.
understand the concept of slop, Nelson.
Oh yeah, you would, Piggy. Eat that slop.
Ew. Ew.
How about
Don't
I
talk
try?
to me like that.
How about I finally out cringed Mark on TikTok. I said this guy who filled up this gallon jug.
You didn't
of
out cringe
piss.
me. I've seen
I did.
worse.
No, because you said, "What the fuck is this?" And so
No, I said, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah, exactly. That's normally what I send to you when you send me whatever.
He's
the
watching
fuck
this grown man playing his own piss.
it is. He pissed.
Your face.
I
Look,
broke
it's
Nelson with my
Nelson's-
face.
It's Nelson's sick and twisted, like whatever. Okay.
It's like piss nuke and like throws the jug full of piss on the ground.
Why?
On your face.
You see, and men think that they're better than everyone else. For what reason?
I'm like, okay.
Your face was like, you know that meme with the dog who looks at the phone, it's like, what the fuck?
You're such a
With
boomer.
that dog
I'm
with like the head that's like pulled back.
Crying.
Mr. Speaker's gonna have a great time trying to pull your audio because you keep peeking your mic out and it's just like from the back out in the hallway. I'm fucking crying.
Yeah, because he's watching a grown man play around.
He's
his
gonna
kitchen.
vomit in a second. Look at him.
Splashing
And
around.
pants.
Yes. What's that meme of the like that dog? It's like it's piss.
Oh.
It's what's that dog called?
My
The long head.
TikTok is like woman who's leaving her husband talking about how Wuthering Heights is shit. People that are talking about having like
Oh yeah,
they're
the skin room.
women in what is it? Women in glam. Women that are in
Women in
galleries,
STEM,
libraries.
STEM.
That was it. Somebody said that to me today. I was like, oh yeah, Mark said that on a podcast as a joke. Women in STEM. To something I said.
STEM. Women in STEM.
STEM. Women in STEM.
And then like the other half of my
TikTok.
TikTok is all little animals. I don't have people playing in piss.
Notice guys like notice his feed is like misandry and sweet things, and Mark and I is just slop. and just
No, mine
bullshit.
is like 50% slop and then 50% art.
50% gay.
I
No,
sent today the TikToks that I sent Mark was one about like a Japanese fiber artist that makes rooms out of fabric. And it's like these incredible ghost rooms made out of string and everything.
Mark
And
sent
y'all
me
are like, I'm playing a piss.
Mark, after I sent Mark the piss jugs, Mark sent me a fucking video, AI video of this guy swinging through the jungle getting his nuts bit by a fucking alligator.
Fuck. I'm
what
trying
I
to be a
said.
good influence on our son, and look at what you're doing.
He
That's what I
started
said.
it.
You said, "Is this what you wanted?" And I said, "No, you didn't rise to the occasion." And I sent you something weirder.
Then what is this? I hired 2 Michael Jackson impersonators just for
Have
myself.
you not seen that? I sent the one where it was the. Oh, what's the guy?
The worst
Mike
one ever
Myers.
were the
The
Chernobyl
Austin.
kitchen ones.
Oh, those aren't that bad. We've moved on. We've moved on
Whatever
as a
we
nation.
is.
Me and the rat in my pocket. um, the Austin Powers impersonator that guy hired just for himself was pretty funny.
I can't watch it. It makes me cringe too hard.
It is cringe. Well, you probably get arrested over there. They probably got like an alarm that goes off if someone does like a Austin Powers.
Yeah, the Austin Powers alarm, big
Yeah, over
central one.
there. They
I
get
mean,
arrested.
I'm not gonna lie, like I don't want to like fall down like a right wing rabbit hole, but like sometimes it's like I got arrested for saying I I got arrested for just something in the UK. And it's like
What's the
people do,
charge?
what, but yeah, I was like, I see that 5 times a day in the United States. This person got arrested for it. In
What
the
are they getting
UK.
arrested for, Nelson?
It's just
A
I
succulent
don't know.
Chinese meal.
A succulent Chinese meal. I will say the craziest one, the high court just struck it down, was people were getting arrested for um they had this, what is it, the signs that just said I support Palestine or something. It was
Uh,
like Palestinian action.
yeah,
Palestine
it's
action.
a certain um organization. I think Palestine Action on Palestine, something like that. That they decided was like a terrorist organization or
Yeah.
something. And so anybody that has those words on a sign gets arrested. Like, okay, you want to talk about some horse shit? And they're like, yes, that's horse shit. Then the American side is just like people getting fucking disappeared from
Yeah.
from
Yeah, true.
airports. Like,
Yeah,
like
true.
this woman, like I saw this story recently about this, like they keep calling her a grandmother. I think she's in her 60s. That she and her husband went from the UK to the US, and they're going to be doing a road trip. They had a rental car, and they were driving from the US into Canada. And I don't know if anybody has been through these like land borders, but it's usually like two sides. There's like when you're coming from one to the other, there's like the American side and then a short space and then the Canadian side. So they
No
went through
man's
the
land.
American side, and they got to the Canadian side, and the Canadian side said, oh, you don't have the right paperwork to bring this rental car into the border, so we're going to send you back to the American side. When they get back to the American side, the Americans then decide that the man that was in this couple didn't have, like, one of his pieces of paperwork wasn't right. I don't know which one. I haven't looked that far into it. Probably an ESTA or something like that. His paperwork wasn't right, so they were going to deport him. And then his wife, this woman that I'm talking about, was detained for the last 6 weeks because she was guilty by association of trying to like get this man illegally into the United States, because all of her paperwork was correct, his wasn't. And they detained her, and they eventually got to the point, like, because when you're taken by ICE, you aren't under arrest, you're detained, so you don't have the same rights as if you're under arrest. So she was just like trying to get in touch with anybody, and they said like there's no, like, we don't have like a time frame of when you're going to get out or anything. So eventually the US offered her self-deportation, which is what they've taken. Like, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's why my husband isn't coming over this year.
Oh, then also apparently they're doing, like, it started in the UK too, Kai. Apparently the UK's Interpol's version over the UK's version of immigration has been rounding up people too and kicking them out. It's fucking wild.
I haven't seen anything about that. Yeah,
I
have seen that in the States there's apparently a partial government shutdown, which has led to them at one point they suspended TSA pre-check and people that have global entry. So TSA pre-check is only useful within domestic flights in the United States,
Hmm.
and, like if you're leaving an American airport, and also if you're entering an American air like from another American airport. And then there's uh was it global entry, which is like that version but coming into the US from a global entry point. So my husband has global entry, and in this decision that they've made during this partial government shutdown, which I didn't even know was fucking happening. I went to look at it last night to see if what I saw was some bullshit, but apparently it's true. Um, they have reinstated TSA pre-check, but they have not reinstated global entry. So,
Wow. Okay.
yeah.
Blimey.
Also, they have just issued a travel advisory for Mexico.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
because of the killing of what the biggest guy in the cartels or
Yeah, it was
something.
so in Jalisco, the I forgot the name of the cartel and I forgot his name. We can look up and we talk about it later. Um he was killed in a the Mexican law enforcement military killed him, and the US provided intelligence, and like since then in that state is like in Guadalajara has completely like gone to chaos because like people are settling personal beefs within the cartel, and like there's a leadership vacuum. And apparently this cartel was like extremely violent, like more so than others, and like very well armed. Also, apparently the the fucking uh the basically the Mexico's equivalent of the Secretary of Defense came out and said that most of the ammunition that was found in this cartel's like storage facilities were from the United States.
Of
Like their
course.
weapons were from the US.
So
Yeah, where else would it be from?
the
Yeah.
person that was killed was Nemesio Oseguera El Mencho, and he was Jalisco New Generation Cartel.
That was it.
Yeah.
He's former police officer turned cartel boss.
So yeah, I saw video of like people. I've seen video of people like fleeing into like a covered market way. Like I would call it an arcade. So a
Mhm.
long covered market that's off of a main road. And they would like people were just like fleeing into it, and they were closing like metal doors. And the
How
guy that
awful.
was doing like this live stream of it was talking about how he remembered at one point there was another, like it wasn't like this, but there was another time where they had to do something similar, where there was like heavy cartel action, heavy cartel slash whoever is fighting against them. um and one of the people that was like head of the organization had disguised themselves as one of the people fleeing, and had like gone into one of these covered areas with everybody else who was just trying to get away from the violence. Yeah, like holy
It was
shit.
wild. They burned down Costco, and like they set a bunch of business on fire, and like a lot I've just seen bits and pieces of it, but then there was people in the airport in Guadalajara trying to escape. Apparently it's really bad.
How awful.
Very awful.
So what else in the news are we going to talk about? Are we going to talk about what we talked about to begin with so that we can do our official statement?
Yeah.
All right, lead us into it, Nelson.
All right. So as we all are probably aware by now, last night, when Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were presenting an award at the BAFTAs, a someone from the crowd yelled out a racial slur, and then that person in the crowd was a is a someone with Tourette syndrome. And what's the other thing
It's
attached to that?
it's called coprolalia, shit
Yeah.
talking.
And so they're an activist, like an activist in the UK for their cause. And there's a movie that was going to be celebrated there. There was up for an award that I think the guy, I think his son had made it about him. And there during when Michael B. Jordan and
Delroy
and
Lindo.
yeah, I keep blanking on his name. Got up on stage to present an award. The man with Tourette's, I think his name was John, yelled out the racial slur, and it sparked a lot of discourse on Twitter that has gotten nasty. And I said I personally said I was like, look, like obviously in the South as a white man, like every time I heard that word, it came from extremely racist, horrible people. So I was like, black people shouldn't be exposed to that no matter what, like where they are. And it's really the whole discourse kind of devolved into horribleness. And Kai, you said it best. It was like, look, we're not in a position because none of us are black and none of us have Tourette's to really talk about like to talk about those things specifically. But we are going to talk about how BAFTA really fucking dropped the ball because their response to all this has been absolutely atrocious.
So
There's
so
been
I
yeah.
I should add before we get what we are going to talk about is taking down BAFTA. We are not talking about how a black black people should react to hearing that word, especially on a world stage.
Mhm.
Um, like they are within their rights to be in pain, to be exhausted from having that like deep level of exhaustion from dealing with this, even when it is born out of somebody's disability. We are also not in a position to talk about somebody who has a disability that has the specific kind of Tourette's, this coprolalia, that could, like, the way that people have been talking about him on social media has been like, well, if you have the possibility of doing that in public, then you shouldn't go out at all. Like, how can we talk about somebody who has a disability that way? That would be going backwards with disability rights. And it has also sparked a whole bunch of people like tone policing and concern policing black people, that the only time that they will make room for accommodations for somebody with a disability is when it's at the at the cost of black people existing in public. Like, this is a point where all sides of it is absolutely horrific shit, and the people are who are dealing with it like personally, those are the ones that need to be centered, and trying to come up with who is the bad guy here is not helpful. It's not helpful, and we are not in a position to talk about it. But BAFTAs themselves, oh shit, we get to talk about them.
They fucked up because number one, apparently, Mark, they BAFTA was on a 2 hour delay, right? So they could have edited it. Apparently, Universal uh
What was
got
with the
wind
call out to me?
because I just wanted to pretend like I was talking to somebody directly, Mark. It had nothing to do with the fact that you're journaling right now.
I'm
And
not. I'm just coloring. We're talking about some serious stuff, and now I'm like, oh, I'm coloring like a 3-year-old.
I love you, buddy. Um, it was on a 2 hour delay, and they knew it was going to happen. I mean, they knew it happened, and Universal actually got up with them and tried to do like, "Hey, please edit that out of the 2 hour delay that this is going to be on." And apparently, they were like, "Yeah, sure, bud," and they didn't. They left it in while they edited out a free Palestine remark that was given by a person who won an award. Um, and it's just like they completely and then their BS apology, quote unquote, that people are just like, this is not a real apology, and nobody told the people backstage what happened. uh Michael B. Jordan and them were just like, what the fuck happened? Like nobody knew what was going on. um and
So
they
yeah,
completely dropped the ball and fucked up.
so I watch, if anybody like has some time to go on YouTube, go watch D'Angelo Wallace. D'Angelo Wallace is the one who I watched primarily about this topic today. And on his video, he specifically had um black people who also have Tourette's. I don't think the ones that he had on there have this coprolalia, but black people that have Tourette's, like, what their thoughts are on the whole thing, and made a point of saying like black people aren't a monolith and disability is not a monolith. Like, there, you should be listening to everyone kind of at this point. But yeah, you should go watch his video, because he specifically says that, like, the research that he's done was that I can't remember his last name, but John, the guy that has the Tourette syndrome, who's in the audience, John had a movie made about him called I Swear. And so he was invited to the BAFTAs, which is a televised award show. Like it's a big deal over here. And so like the people who put on the show knew that there's this man in the audience who has the possibility of saying things out of pocket because of his disability. And the only warning that people were given, the people that were going to be on stage, so people that were presenting awards and things, the only warning that they were given was that there's somebody in the audience who has Tourette's. Be aware that there could be some noises and some movements from this
The
person.
understatement of the year.
Yeah, they were not told that
Yeah.
this could possibly be like cursing and slurs and things like that. So like it's no wonder that Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan on stage are just like, what the fuck do we do? Do we just like try to go through this as professionals, or what? What do we do at this point? So yeah, like it was completely unfair on them. I will say that John, the person with Tourette's, voluntarily removed himself from the show 25 minutes in, because he had been ticking. I don't know what term you actually use for like when you say something. I thought that ticking was just like movements, but whatever he was doing, whatever the word is for it, he was saying things multiple times through all this. And he talks about, there's like a part of an interview that I saw with him where he talks about how being under stress can make these things worse, that being in novel and stressful situations can make them come out more. So being somebody with a known disability in a high profile event like the BAFTAs, like to me it's not surprising that he had these things happen, but it's also like it's completely normal and understandable that Black people would like react to this, because it's a very like violent thing that was said. And the BAFTAs and the BBC who was like showing it on TV, and on iPlayer, which is like the replay stuff, they're the ones that had the responsibility of making sure that everybody was going into this with as much knowledge as possible, and they dropped the ball. And then they sent what's his name, Alan Cumming, who was the host for the night, out on stage to say this like quote unquote apology during the show, where he basically said, we're sorry if you were offended. Like that, there's just like so many levels of like just dropping the fucking ball on the people that were doing this show, that had the responsibility of making sure that everybody was aware and safe. It's just like, oh, but you could take out the time to remove, Free Palestine. Yeah, like, oh yeah, that's easy.
Yeah,
that's where the delete button is.
From.
Yeah. Lord have mercy. The Brits just keep fucking up as the camera zooms in. I gotta figure out how to turn that off. I forgot how.
You think you might go into your settings?
I know, maybe. I'll figure it out.
I think that you like it, and you're just playing that you don't.
I like y'all.
That's why he gets his face so close to the camera.
Exactly.
Are you trying to see better? That's not how it works, buddy. I'm sorry.
Listen. God, I wish I had a person for like a famous journalist or someone.
Name a journalist.
Oh.
Andy Rooney.
Okay.
Whatever. Hemingway over there writing.
That's not what I'm doing.
What are you doing, bud?
I'm doodling.
You doodling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we got any other news stories that we want to talk about?
Yes.
What else is going on?
The poop carrier. So
yes, tell us about this.
The Gerald R. Ford is the largest aircraft carrier the U.S. has ever built at $13 billion. And it is steaming because it is nuclear powered. So there technically is steam involved. It's steaming to the Strait of Hormuz because Trump wants to bomb Iran. Hold on. I gotta lower my hand. There we go. Because Trump, Mr. No War president, Iraq was a mistake, wants to go to war with Iran. Even though in their first term he like told Michael Bolton, not Michael Bolton, oh, Michael Bolton, I want to bomb
Troy
Iran
Bolton.
to go fuck himself when it came to wanting to bomb Iran, but I don't fucking know. Anyway, Trump's an idiot.
It's because his approval ratings are going down, even in his
Yeah.
own contingent, and people that presidents that have their approval ratings go down love
He
war.
was eating hot dogs at the varsity. You think that he's in a good place right now?
He is not in a good place. His tummy is not in a good place, bud.
Everybody
His
on
fauna
that
is messed up.
post, they were like, we have never seen these people before in that restaurant. It's like, yeah, he got a bunch of actors. But it's like a bunch of random, like, I don't know.
Could you imagine that casting call? We need people that look like regular Southerners to go
We need
to the
40
varsity.
40 black
white
women
people.
above the age of 50. And then all the, like, supervisors were white men. In that photograph. It was weird. It almost looked like it was AI, but it wasn't. It was like those were real people, but it was still like odd. You're telling me there's not like a teenager working behind that counter? You've
I
got
mean,
these...
the documentary I watched was like it was all older people, especially like in the drive the
Yeah, but that
sock
was
hop
in
area.
Atlanta. That was in
Oh
Atlanta.
yeah. So oh wait, did it move to Rome or did they just open up another shop?
No, it's closed in Atlanta. And they tore
Interesting.
down the Dairy Queen and built the varsity there in the worst spot
They done
they
tore
could have
down the Dairy
possibly.
They
Queen.
tore down the Dairy Queen.
They don't turn
Yeah.
down the Dairy Queen. Um. So apparently, the toilet system on the Gerald R. Ford has been is out of order. So there's like 600 toilets for like 4,000 crew, and apparently they backed up. There's 45-minute lines to use the bathroom. I would die. Honestly, I would.
Let's go
I
over
mean,
the side.
we all know. Yeah, I'd be shitting over the side of the boat. So we all know that I would be in utter hell if that was me.
Chat, we had several days of Nelson posting a few TikToks in our group chat of like porta potties, like personal porta potties, because we know about his shitting situation.
You
I've
gotta do
done.
something with that.
I've been taking fiber and it's helping. Um,
You need more than that.
you need a lot too, bud.
You need to go back to church.
What the fuck?
I need Jesus to help with my.
I learned all of the different things on the rosary because of my coworker.
Okay, yeah.
She's
My
trying to
dad has
convert
those
me to
memorized.
Catholicism.
My dad has those memorized. I can't remember like a sorrowful mystery, a joyful mystery, a this, that, and whatever.
Yeah,
I'm just
that's what, like, she gave me like the little pamphlet, and they're all called mysteries. And I was like,
yeah,
that is so strange.
my dad has those memorized. He would say a rosary every day on his way to work, and he would just bust it out real quick on the way to work. I'm like, how do you know all
She
these
sits
things?
in
Like,
her car
go
before
to
work and does
therapy.
the whole thing.
Yeah, I was just like, and my dad did that instead of therapy, and that's why he got divorced. It's why my mom left him.
That's why it
Um,
didn't work.
that's why it didn't work. Um, so apparently the toilet system on the Gerald R. Ford is split up into sections, and there's like a pressurized system, and like if one valve goes, all the toilets in one group break. So allegedly, uh, the engineers have found like articles of clothing in the toilets. That mean like in the system. So that means sailors are intentionally jamming up the system to have it break. And the story goes that the Ford has been out on 3 consecutive tours and hasn't that people haven't come home. The sailors haven't come home. So they've missed like birthdays and weddings. They've missed like all this family stuff. Now they're potentially going to have to go bomb Iran, and they're just like, we want to go home. So maybe they're trying to sabotage it. You know, way to go if that's true. Or maybe the toilet system on the aircraft carrier just fucking
It's just
sucks.
going to be the cholera ship.
Ew.
They're all gonna get
Ew.
scurvy and cholera.
Scurvy is from not having enough vitamin C. Cholera is from having too much shit around you.
Oh, they call me cholera. Cholera is my middle name.
Cholera Carl.
Cholera.
Yes.
I don't give a piss.
Giardia Greg.
What else has happened in this horrible? So now hopefully y'all So we are meeting up soon in an undisclosed location. For
Orlando.
the if
Good luck finding us in
good luck
Orlando.
finding us. If you know, you know. um, but hopefully we'll hope maybe get on a regular recording schedule maybe in April.
We're doing
let's
good. Don't fucking jinx us
we are
now.
doing
We've been
no,
doing
we're doing
good.
good. But no, you're
Yeah, we'll
coming over to
actually
this
talk about things
yeah,
and stuff instead of
Kai's
this.
coming over to the state, so there may be a little like downtime so Kai gets situated, but like we always do, and we'll get back to it and we'll try to find guests. I have a friend that's Puerto Rican and very knowledgeable about Puerto Rico, and she wants to come on. And hopefully we can probably get some longtime friends to come back on that are educated and got advanced degrees and shit, days learned, and they can talk about some stuff and maybe a deep cut. I mean,
We get Chuck Tingle.
lore. We could do the highly anticipated Trail of Tears episode maybe this year.
That's been asked for about 5 years.
I mean, we're gonna
Wait,
get
wait,
Zach
wait,
Bagans
wait, wait,
on the
wait, wait.
podcast.
Your very first episode was in the fall of 2019. So this show is on the way to being 7 years old.
Holy shit.
And I've been on
started
here.
a joke that started the whole world laughing.
I got on the show in the winter of
It was the winter.
2021. It was the brand, because I remember you and I like chatted through the
COVID
the inauguration.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And January 6th. We chatted through January 6th too.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck's happening?
so like that's how long this has been going now.
Holy shit. What's the rule if you're friends with somebody for so long, you're gonna be friends for life? I think we're now officially
Let's see.
I
all
don't think
friends
that's a
for life
rule.
now. You know what, Mark?
I Irish you goodbye.
I'm gonna slap you.
Come and get it, big dog.
All right, we're gonna fight. You have enough testosterone in your body. It's acceptable now.
The
What do you mean?
7-year rule: if friendship lasts for
I
7
can
years,
hit
it will
you.
likely endure a lifetime. So we're getting
Exactly.
there. The only thing is that
Let's
Mark
go.
has a couple of years to go.
Well, Mark is
You know that
Mark's a
meme where the
hobbit.
guy throws up the peace sign and he
It's like,
disappears?
disappears. There's that giggle that makes us all happy.
Until it's
What else?
turned on
What
you.
else is going on? In
Even
the
a
world?
worm will turn.
Even a worm. That just reminded. I don't know why, but I just remembered your funniest bit with the F/G parking lot sign.
Gotta do my best work out there in the real world.
That was so fucking
Observational comedy.
funny. DeSantis censored the slur for me.
Yeah, they're so woke down there, you know.
I had to stop
Yeah, you know
the
how it is in
car.
Florida.
I had to stop the car in the parking lot and start laughing. Oh my god!
And that's why you
Anyway,
don't drive anymore, Grandpa.
no, I don't drive anymore because you somehow got a nicer car than me.
It's because
But
Grandma made him.
I'll catch up one day, buddy. I'll catch up. Mr.
Okay,
Big
well, all
Shot,
mustard.
Mr. Big Shot with your fancy car.
It's not.
Oh,
quite.
yeah. Discord. Discord wants to age verify everybody that's on
Have
there.
they asked for that yet for us? If that
They-
happens, we're just gonna nuke the Discord, I'm guessing.
They have delayed it because of so many people saying that they don't want this. So I'm gonna open the story and we're gonna go. Oh, fuck off, BBC.
Our
I mean, like,
Discord
on
is
one hand,
our Discord is practically dead, but like if they do that, that'd be like the
they should stop diddlers, but like
yeah.
So
on the other,
Discord's co-founder and chief technology officer said a planned global rollout of a verification process to determine users under the age of 16 would be delayed until the latter half of this year. Discord stressed it would meet any specific legal obligations it has for age verification of users, and that age verification will be part of the platform in the future. However, the platform said it was now developing, quote, more verification options for users that would not require facial or ID scans. One such option in development is credit card verification. Quote, we knew this rollout was going to be controversial. In hindsight, we should have provided more detail about our intentions and how the process works. So basically, Discord. So everybody remembers the anti-gooning law in the UK,
Yeah,
talking
UK Gooners.
about like having
Well, that's
people.
in Georgia.
Yeah,
Brian
In
Florida
Alabama.
said.
Florida too. Florida
Alabama.
has verification if you try to go on adult websites.
Just call it Reddit. Don't sound so sad, Nelson.
But yeah, like so that
Yeah, we'll go
that
with
happened last year, and Discord has decided that they're going to do that globally for all of its users. And I'm telling you right now that even though our Discord is pretty much dead, if this happens, if they require like facial scans or ID verification and all that, I'm fucking leaving Discord. I'm not doing
Yeah,
it.
we're just gonna nuke it.
Yeah.
Yeah. My name's
So
Mark.
the problems are the same problems that I brought up before. They say that all of this information will stay like local to your phone
No,
or local to their servers for X amount of time, but they found that like this there's so many ways that they can, one, fail at that, and two, just lie to you and say that, oh yeah, it's only going to stay on our servers for 7 days, but it's actually like in those 7 days it's getting sold to Palantir and shit.
Yeah, Palantir. I
So
was just about to say it's gonna end up in fucking Palantir's hands.
yeah, so like it's always it's all your face and your actual human identity on the internet is worth so much to these people, and it should be worth more to you. This is me, the crusty old school internet user that's right here, the person who's married to IT guy, who has like IT people, like all my friends that are in real life. So like this is the crusty internet dweller coming out. Your identity should be more valuable to you than giving over like the easy click to Discord, to whatever website is asking to verify your age, your identity, etc., etc., because you don't know what they're doing with your data. And I can guarantee you that if places like government databases, banks, gambling websites, all these people who have huge amounts of personal identification in their servers, who have every reason to not have their servers hacked, if they can get hacked, somebody who doesn't really care about your data is definitely going to get hacked.
Mm-hmm.
And it happens over and over and over again. Your actual information is so valuable and so important. Keep it under wraps. Don't let anybody know who the fuck you actually are. Don't let them know your actual location, your actual IP, all this stuff. Like, it should be important to you. And if you're young and you weren't part of like the Wild West days of the internet, like I was, like it feels like I'm like some kind of crazy like conspiracy theorist. It happens constantly. I've been on the internet for most of my life. I am nearing 40. I've been on the internet for at least 30 years.
Kai is the internet.
And I get so many emails about like this old like website that I made an account for like 20 years ago got hacked, and all of that information is out there now. Back when I was much younger and I thought, well, who cares if they actually have my name? Who cares if they have my old phone number? It matters. It matters because it's now out there and it's sold to other data brokers and you don't know where it ends up. Keep this stuff under wraps and don't just go for the easy click as like, well, it's just my face. Discord has that information now. Yeah. Anytime that you have put your own photo into an AI like thing where it's like, oh, make me look like my profile picture or whatever, and into an AI thing, they have your face now. They own that image. They can do whatever the fuck they want with that image.
I had to hop on the trend and do me as a receptionist at the Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's your stuff is so much worth more, so much more to you because you don't know what they're going to do with it. Again, it's going to as crusty as I am about like all this stuff. It's the same. Like, you should have the same thoughts about like even like the DNA ones where it's like, oh, am I Irish or am I Scottish? They own your shit now.
Yeah,
they own your shit, and it is now.
That shit went bankrupt, and now they're just like selling people's DNA.
Yes, and as much as you thought that this was, oh, it doesn't mean anything. I'm just getting information about my health and about my history. Yeah. They own that shit, and it's being sold to the highest bidder.
Guess what? You're actually English, and your uncle is a serial killer.
So be more crusty on the internet. Be more crusty and hold on to your information. That is my PSA for this episode. Knowing also saying that, knowing that when this gets put onto Spotify, there will be AI filtering through it to figure out what the chapter titles
Yeah,
are.
and
which are the most unhinged things ever.
Nelson using that in the Facebook thing because he doesn't want to read 10 messages.
Yeah.
More like 30 messages.
When was the last time we've done that, asshole?
I don't know.
No.
When was the last time Mark was actually in the chat when we tried to find him? We literally just spent.
Sorry, I have a job.
No, Mark, you were in TikTok.
Don't have this job. Don't say that shit to me, little boy. All right. First off, jackass, you were literally.
It gives me a notification.
You were literally sending us TikToks. We're like, Mark, can you come to the chat, please?
I saw you, and I took a picture.
You're playing games on your
already...
phone like a Gen Alpha? Okay.
No, they ask if you have games on your phone.
Do you have games on your phone?
No, I have them on my TikTok.
By the way, always tell when kids ask you that, always say, no, it's a boring adult phone. We don't have games on our phones. And it works. If they're young enough, it works.
Yeah, I got a calculator you can mess with.
Wait, is it one of those secret calculator apps that's actually like a locked folder on your phone?
Yeah.
Because
no, I don't know how to do that.
I don't understand numbers and can't punch them.
I got Libby, which
That's
is
the library app.
library book app, which if you want to read, you should definitely get that.
Yes. Get your local library card, attach it to Libby, then you've got like thousands of ebooks at your disposal.
Yeah, and magazines and like all this other stuff.
I actually got an email from my local library back in Florida that I do have a library card with because I pay my taxes in Florida as well. That they have language learning software
cool.
now. Yeah.
Oh.
So I got Libby.
We should all pick a random language to learn so we can just speak it to each other.
I'm gonna learn Russian. Could you imagine with me being barely able to
speak
pronounce...
English?
Das Vidania, y'all.
Like, what's a... I'll learn how to speak Middle English.
Sure. Very useful.
I mean, we're going back. You know.
We know that Nelson's going to learn Italian because he has no other thoughts other than Italian thoughts.
True. Pizza, pasta, ravioli.
Oh, so in that case, I'll learn Portuguese.
Why?
We all just learn romantic languages that are not the same, but so similar that we can kind of understand what we're saying.
Well, that's... Yeah. I might as well speak German. They'll be like, what is this? And it'll be like a waffle iron, and it'll be like... Wafflestein! Yeah, and it's like, oh yeah, I can see how that's waffle iron. So true. Also have picture nature, so I can take pictures of bugs. You know, tell me what the bug is.
Yeah, when we went to the swimming hole and Mark was standing on on the edge of the walkway trying to take pictures of bugs. Every time we turn around, he's just lagging further and further behind, taking pictures.
Behind.
New bug.
With your little hamburger shorts.
What you gonna say, hamburger hands?
No, Mark's shorts were too short, and so he had hamburger legs.
Yeah.
We still have to figure out what we're gonna do on our free day.
We really do. What are we gonna do? What are we doing?
We can go to another swimming hole. It was fun.
We go Chili's.
Not for a whole day.
What if we did?
Then
we're adults now. We can do whatever we want.
Could you imagine being that person at Chili's, like they're working at Chili's, and the three of us come in, they're like, "Oh, it's a normal threesome of friends who just want to have lunch," and we're there all fucking day.
What, Mark? I forgot where we passed the trifecta of the Costco, Buc-ee's, and Bass Pro Shop combination.
We need to be anti-consumerism core.
Oh, shut up, Mark.
Okay.
You know what? I'm tired of it. You little shit.
Oh, so you're not a communist anymore?
No, I'm a Buc-eeist.
Ew. Cringe.
He worships the
and
beef.
not that revisionist new beaver. I'm talking about the old school beaver, the original.
Yeah, I don't know
fat
why he
one with
has
the
this hate
teeth.
hard on for the beaver.
Dude, I hate the new beaver. Like the old beaver was like happy, and this new beaver's too commercialized. They took away the fat, lovable beaver.
Ozempic.
Ozempic killed Bucky's. God damn it.
I don't know
I
if
have
you
a
can say that
Costco
when you can
membership
still
now.
walk in there and get a fucking roast beef sandwich smothered in
True.
cheese
Fresh
and
brisket on
candied
the board.
pecans.
First brisket on the board. Welcome to Bucky's.
You can get a fucking bear claw, a bear claw the size of your
Lobsters are
head,
good.
and you
Fudge.
can get
Hot dog.
you can get like a fucking 2 liter of soda. What soda? I don't care. Just any soda.
The blue cream
the-
soda and
the
a
blue
hot dog.
dog. Let's go. A brisket sandwich. So we can road trip it to the trifecta that is America.
I'd rather not.
Bucky's. I have a Costco membership now, so we can go get Costco and then the Bass Pro
Wait, are
Shop.
we all allowed in with you?
Yes.
I don't want to go.
I don't want to go.
Mark doesn't want to do anything.
Marcus
Yes, I
Marcus
do.
is so why you would think that we would be the old fuddy duddies don't want to do anything and we're having to like
No, it's because we're
placate the Mark.
millennials. We have whimsy in our lives still.
That's
Jensen
true.
That
We
is-
are very
I've
whimsy.
been slandered.
Mark,
right now.
fuck off, dude.
You're trying to
like-
rage bait
You
me
can no,
into agreeing
you
to go to
really,
Costco.
Your whimsiness.
The
your
day that I'm
whimsiness has,
excited
like,
to go to
died.
Costco is the day I should just.
Die. everyone, Mark made a gun motion with his hand under their chin.
No. He's unalive. That's what
Unalive.
Yeah, you gotta say I'm alive.
Remember when we went? No, remember when we went to Bass Pro Shop and there was that dude that took that motorized scooter and just started
That's
running
my-
around.
There
around the
goes
fucking
my hero.
Watch him as he goes. And they tried to stop him. But he
Yeah,
was
it's like it's
driving.
a elderly gentleman on a scooter, and y'all can't track him down.
Get him.
I swear,
Get
I
him,
went
Bobby.
before my family's family reunion. I went to Bass Pro looking for like random shit that we'd need for the family reunion because it was going to be like camping, and I picked up a like big cup, like one of their like big like Bass Pro cups, and I looked at it and I thought like, oh, that's like $10. Maybe I'll get that because it's like bright purple and I love that color. So I was thinking about it, and then I decided not to. And in my memory, I put it back on the shelf. And then I went and got everything else I need. I had a full cart full of camping chairs, $200 worth of cheap ass camping chairs in my cart. And I had them all stacked up. So I turned them all so that the barcodes are facing the guy with the scanner.
Mhm.
And as I'm going to leave, he gets a like call through on his headset saying that there's like something that he needs to check for. So he comes and checks my cart and he finds this cup. I know I'm not trying to shoplift because I have anxiety and I know that I could never do it. But I feel like I have like a profile in the Bass Pro Shop like back office now. We can't let her in because she tried to steal a $10 cup when she bought $300 worth of camping equipment.
Yeah, at that point, you earned a free cup.
Yeah.
But like as I said, I can't shoplift because I have anxiety. So I know that I did not do this. Either there was a cup in the cart when I got it and I didn't see it because it was like up in the corner, like closest to where you're standing. And I had all these chairs on top of it. So like I don't remember a cup being in there, but there was a cup in there. At that point, I would have walked out and gone like, oh, I guess I did decide to get the cup. I don't know.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to all three, right? And we're gonna mukbang this shit we're gonna get
We're gonna
food
get
from all the stuff. I'm
dollar
gonna get
hot
the
dogs.
brisket. Yeah. Kai's gonna get the Costco food, right? I'm gonna get shit from Bucky's, and then Mark is just gonna catch a live fish at
With his
Bass
teeth.
Pro Shop with his hands.
We're just
And
gonna
Mark
yeet
eats
him into the
fish.
tank.
Mark eats the raw fish while Kai and I
Berries.
eat.
Salmon. Honey.
I like the one trout that's in this fucking fish tank, and Mark's just got it in his teeth.
Shake my head.
I I don't think we've ever been to like downtown Orlando. So there's stuff to do like in actual downtown
We've been to
Orlando
downtown
proper.
Orlando. You don't remember it.
You don't want to just like go
We did.
somewhere pretty with fresh air?
We went to downtown Orlando for breakfast with Sean.
Oh yeah.
And we went to downtown Orlando to go to Gideon's Cookies because Mark said that he wanted a Gideon's cookie. And I said, we're not going to Disney for you to like stand around in that fucking line for
That
no
was
reason.
it.
So I took you to the Gideon's that was downtown.
And
That's
I
just like a
got-
little tiny
yeah.
kiosk.
And then we went to that cool like store with artwork and some other stuff, and I got a tapestry thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, there's a botanical garden
Oh.
in
Swag.
downtown. There's Little Vietnam. We could go eat some real good fucking Vietnamese food.
That sounds
okay. Well,
amazing.
oh, Mark, you eat Vietnamese food?
I eat all kinds of food. That's
If
why
it's
I
not-
look
You eat
like
chicken
this.
tenders?
The only thing that he's
pleasantly
allergic
plump.
to is chain food. Remember?
Well, it's like
Oh,
if we're
no, hold on,
going
Kai.
on
No, he's gonna
vacation.
no, Kai. This little bastard tried to fucking put one over on us. He's allergic to fucking shellfish and shit. He's gonna order shellfish at the Vietnamese food place and get fucking swelled up like a goddamn balloon. He tried to put one over on us, this little shit. He thought we forgot.
I always remember that
I
Mark
want-
is allergic
what is
to
it,
shellfish.
Banh mi?
That's sandwiches.
Yeah, I want one of those.
I fucking love a chicken banh mi.
Let's go.
And we could. So the place that I took Mark for bubble tea is in that same area. It's in Little Vietnam,
Oh,
where
yeah,
Mark
they
had
played a
to
little
learn
trick
about
on me.
toppings.
Yeah. The toppings that go on the bottom. Those are bottomings. Thanks.
Mark, you're too autistic for this.
I want bubble tea. I like bubble.
We can go. So
Mango
on that same
slushies.
road. So that's on Mills in downtown Orlando. Mills is like the kind of like art somewhat district. We can
Are we
go to
cutting
the.
this?
We
Are we-
could.
No, we're talking about it. And well,
Okay.
maybe one super fan will find us.
We can just
Yeah,
ask.
as long as they
can
like
ask
me more
Sean.
than you.
Could you imagine? Also,
Yeah, we can just hang out with Sean.
I really
Be
I really
awesome.
wish we could just hang out with Sean. Um,
He listens to
Person-
this and like you forget to
he
like
does.
tell him.
He does listen. Sean, you have to remind us. Message us and remind us, and we'll plan something. Our friend in Tampa that emailed us and it was gonna get back up with us about the.
You
I
let
wish
us
it was voice
down.
critical.
You let us
Please.
down.
Don't let us down, friend. Please respond. If you, I mean, she might have responded, and I haven't checked the email. So if you have, I'm sorry.
Oh, so you're blaming this poor woman.
Yes,
It's your fault.
yes.
Typical.
This is why I'm single.
Oh,
Typical.
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 Also, okay, I know we can end on. I didn't know this was real, and even for me, this is really fucked up.
Oh, no, what is
Apparently,
it?
alpine divorce is a thing where like guys will take
Oh
women
yeah.
that they're gonna break up with out into the woods and then break up with them and just like leave them. Like what the?
Oh, that's awful.
fuck?
It's
What
happened
the
like twice
actual
like recently
fuck?
that some guy broke up with his girlfriend on a mountain and just fucking left her on the mountain.
That's why you need a gun, women.
Yeah,
Get you a gun.
men
He
aren't
can't
lonely
leave
enough.
you if you have him at gunpoint.
You have a gun. Pew, pew.
Never trust a man. Never
Mark,
trust a
the
man.
fastest-
Have
the
your
fastest gun
your
in the
own
West.
way out of the woods.
Yeah, get you an
Yeah.
air tag and put it inside of your ponytail.
Okay.
Okay. Always choose the bear,
On
especially
that
the
note-
bear's Mark. On that note, Mark, send us out, bud. Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds.
I don't. You made me think about the show The Bear.
All right, Whimsy.
Whimsy. This sucks.